So here we are. Finally I have my dream setup. Well, it's not a dream setup, it's more of a, I wanted to achieve this type of a condition, lighting condition. So I guess I've obtained what I wanted for very cheap. Now clearly this is not ideal. It would be nice not to have these support these. I have 4 of them. It's 2 in the back and 2 in the front, and I kind of angled the neon lights somehow in like a 45 degree. This is why it gives an even more sensation of a 3D environment, I guess, because the lights come kind of towards the lens of the camera and I'm in the middle of a vantage point, or what's it called? Driving lines or whatever they call it. So, or I can just come here and then I'm in the middle of the scene. I would love to move the whole setup a little bit back so that I can... Anyways, I don't want to complicate things, but this is the type of lighting scenario that I actually always try to achieve. To have my sides like sandwiched in, and also I have a small light here, one of these, right? It's on one of those magic arms from Small Rig, I guess. Yeah, they're really handy because you can set up, you can put whatever you want on them. I have this little light now, and my whole camera setup, it's on a wheel system. Let's see, there we are. This is the lowest power. Anyways, so, there we are. But I just don't want this light to be very harsh, right? Because then it's gonna start kind of creating shadows on the wall behind me, which is, that should not be my biggest concern at all. So, I'm curious, I'm really curious about how this looks. Stop the recording and have a look on the computer. I moved it, so I'll the whole camera setup, like I said, it's on some wheels, system of wheels. Basically my tripod has some kind of wheels, so I can move the setup around a bit if I need to, but I'm just trying to find like the sweet spot, so to say. Okay, I'm gonna put this one off. It's blinding me literally. Yeah, it's not exactly what I was. Or I can go even more dramatic, so to say. Do this, like look up even more and come closer this way, right? So I came towards me and tilted the camera up, but I still feel like I'm not in the middle of the whole thing. Now granted, also the lights could use adjustments, but for example, if I would take these all the way up to here, the angle would be more dramatic, more drastic. Well, anyways, this is not the worst thing in the world. I don't know, should I try to suspend the lights somehow and then get rid of this? It would be nice if I could suspend them, but the problem is that I can't really use screws and nails. I just painted the whole room, which that's not the reason why I cannot use it, but the building is made out of concrete and it's really not easy at all to drill through concrete. Yeah, I gotta watch the results and have a look at them, and perhaps if I would have a better lens, maybe if it could blur out a little bit of the background. There's not too many wires around, so everything can go into like a, well, might as well just show you one of these extension cords. I have plenty of those laying around, and I do have like a really interesting one that I bought especially for this setup, like if I wanted to use it in a larger environment. These are extensions and it's got 4 of them, like every 1.5 meter apart. So it's really nice. And it was like 15 quid or something. So basically I can daisy chain 4 of these basically. Anyhow, let me review the footage and see what I like and what I don't, and what I can improve, if I can improve anything. And also I'm kind of fixing to paint my hallway, my other rooms, and so on and so forth. But yeah, this is a success so far. I'm really happy how it came out. I think I still need to play with my settings, and I also have a better 16mm lens, but 16mm, it's a crop sensor lens on a full frame camera, so it crops in a bit. But for example, this is a 50mm equivalent, so if I wanted to really be dramatic, I should probably raise my ISO. Do your 320 ISO. There we are. Yeah, so as you can see, zoomed in, can play a little bit with the lens as well. So there we are. This would put me kind of like in the middle of the scene. Now the camera is tracking me. I'm in the middle of the scene. I'm really well lit up. I'm lit. I'm fully lit. So I like this. And I can even do this. But okay. Is it a quality loss, or is it like okay, now I can see you better? You know, I can see your face better. So yeah, that's the light in the room, like the ceiling. Anyways, that's it. Whew, so that's pretty much how it ended up, and I'll see what I can tweak. Well, I'm considering bringing these poles down here, but I would have to turn everything around so that my power line will be on the center. That's pretty much it, and I'm curious how it's gonna look like. I'm gonna do that now, I guess, but I still need to do some groceries before that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed messing around with it, I guess. And you'll see me next time. Cheers.